Hello everyone and welcome to bowl season. This is the first college bowl game. It's the Lit Energy Drink Nitro Bowl in Los Angeles, California, where the number one Old Alabama Maroon with an 11-0 record face the number 4 ranked team Michigan Union Knights with a 10-1 record. And Old Alabama are led by Bo Van Dyne, who is the leading quarterback in college football. But as you can see from the score at halftime, Michigan Union lead this game by 14 points to 6. They took the lead with 1 minute 15 left in the first quarter when quarterback Andrew Fury took off for a 56-yard run with Elliot Hansen kicking the extra point. And really, they dominated the first half, the first quarter. In the second quarter, with 9:45, Franklin Pyatt took a 22-yard field goal, which didn't go down well with the crowd. They wanted the Maroon to go for the 5 yards and try and get the scores even, but they took the 3 points. Then with 4:15 remaining, Michigan's Tim Easthope received a 9-yard pass from Andrew Fury to give them a 14-3 lead. And with time expiring, Franklin Pyatt kicked the field goal for the Maroon to make the score. Halftime, Michigan Union 14, Old Alabama 6. And Old Alabama really haven't been in this game at all. And they need to win this to secure a national championship game. Number one team, they'll surely make it if they can get past this. So here we are at the beginning of the third quarter, and the Knights from Michigan are going to kick off. So here we go. 64 on the kickoff. And the kicker for Michigan is a double A. High floating kickoff returned from the 3-yard line by the secondary receiver. I'm not playing any injuries, so they're at the 3-yard line. And number 12 is going to return the kick, who is Ezekiel Citizen. And with the kick returns, let's see what he does with that. Well, I'll go just find it. 26. Subtract 4 from the return player, and that is 30. So that's a 26-yard return to the 29-yard line. And go to page 3, which is injury, not playing injuries. So we're underway. Number 1, Maroon from Old Alabama have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. And let's see what they can do from here. Looks like my good friend Clinton Parks is here. So say hello if you're joining me. It's 1st and 10. Old Alabama from their own 29-yard line, and they're going to try an outside run against a safe defense. And it's going to be Van Dyne, who is expected to go as the first quarterback in the draft, maybe even the number 1 draft pick. And he's going to hand this off to Travis Thompson, 45 in the third period. Is CE a 0 run? And he's not. Defender caution creates space, and they gain 4 yards for a 2nd and 6. So 2nd and 6 from their own 33. So we're going to get an inside run against a safe. So they're going to keep it on the ground again. Van Dyne is going to hand this off to Nick Anderson, 16, Anderson on an inside run is a C. So it's just going to get the 2 yards. And it's 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 from their own 35. Maroon have really got to get themselves into this game. They've allowed Michigan Union to dominate, and this could cost them a national championship slot. 3rd and 4. It's going to be a short pass against a safe defense. So short pass against safe. So Van Dyne drops back and he's looking to pass to Jordan Metcalf, 33. Is EC a 2-pass? EC is not a 2-pass. Gathered incomplete for half our yard. So what has Metcalf got as an R rating? Metcalf is 13, so that's 7 yards, and it's going to be a 1st down. So 1st down to the Maroon on their own 42-yard line, and I can imagine there were some harsh words said to these players in the locker room at halftime. 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line, and it's a short pass with a safe defense. So the same players last, and this time he's looking to hit Jordan Metcalf, 53. Is G a 0 pass? And he is not a 0 pass. So it's a quick completion out for 6 yards. So Metcalf gains a 6-yard pass, and with 12:45, we're on 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 from their own 48. Old Alabama on the move, and they need to be on the move. So it's an inside run against a safe. And Van Dyne hands it off to Swift. Kamari Swift, 35. Is EC a 0 run? They're not over the halfway line, so he's not a 0 run. Ball's over for a 3-yard gain to give us 3rd and 1. And moving into Knights territory, 3rd and 1. Inside run against a run. Establishing the ground game in this second half. Old Alabama, and it's an inside run handed over to Travis Thompson, 31. Is GA or EB a 0 run? GA is not. EB is. So yes, no gain, offensive holding. So a penalty on the play, holding on the offense, and they're going to take that penalty to move them back to 3rd and 11. So at 3rd and 11, Maroon, are they going to be stalled here? They're going to go for a medium pass, and the Knights are going to send everything that they've got, so they're going to blitz. And the medium pass is going to go to Kamari Swift, 35 on a medium pass. GB or TA, a 2-pass. TA is a 2-pass. Solid protection for Q yards, and so they're going to get 13 yards and a 1st down. So a big pass there from Van Dyne gives them the 1st down. And we have 1st and 10 at the Michigan Union Knights 46-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Old Alabama. And they're going to look to go to the air, medium pass against a safe defense. So Van Dine drops back and he's looking for Dion Bell. 66 is a 0 pass. And he is not. Forced throw under pressure, go to the Y chart. So could this be intercepted here? And Van Dine on a Y is a 2. 33, is he 5 or more? No. On a medium pass. Ball battered down by the defender. So 2nd and 10 at the Knights 46-yard line. So Alabama 2nd and 10. Medium pass against a safe defense. And he's looking to pass this again to Kamari Swift, 21. We're looking at the quarterback's completion, who is a AAA. And it's incomplete for a 3rd down. 11 minutes remaining in this game. Third and 10. So medium pass against a pass defense. Can Van Dine come up with the goods? And he's looking to pass this to Cooper Ragaini. 13. So it's again, it's a AAA. AAA is going to be Q yards. And he's going to get that for 13 yards and a 1st down. Crowd are beginning to warm to this second half start by the Maroon #1 team in the country, Old Alabama. 1st and 10. Driving at the Knights 33-yard line. So we have an inside run against a pass defense. Inside run against the pass defense, and we're looking at the ball is snapped. Van Dine steps back, hands it off to Travis Thompson, 56. H a 2 run. He's not. So he runs through for 6 yards, but there is a flag on the play. So let's see what we have here. The referee, 32, and it's going to be against the offense on a run play. So the whistle went before the play was gotten off for a full start. Movement on the offensive line. So 1st down and 15. Yes, they do need to get back into this game. They were awful in the first half. In the first half, we actually had an interception by the Maroon that they ran back and then fumbled and lost it on their own 30-yard line. So off a long pass, they intercepted and then fumbled. So here we go. 1st and 15. So we have a screen pass against a pass defense. Screen pass against pass. And he's going to look to hit Ragaini. 36 is GB, a 0 pass. GB is not a 0 pass. Complete with the heavy rush, and he will get, Ragaini will just get 1 yard, not good. 2nd down and 14. From the Knights, 37-yard lines. 2nd and 14. And it's going to be a short pass against a safe defense. So Van Dine steps back, looks, and he sees Munir Laumia, 32, Is FB a 2-pass? FB is not a 2-pass because we've got to drop one. We're in the offensive zone. So routine completion for half our yards. So that's going to be a 6-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 8 from the 36. So it's 3rd and 8 from the 36. And it's a short pass against a pass defense. Van Dyne trying to keep this run alive, and he's going to drop this ball off to Dion Bell if he can. 12 is a triple A. It's going to be Q minus 1 dash yards, and his Q is 13. So 12-yard pass, and he gets the first down. And we're inside the red zone with 9 minutes remaining in this 3rd quarter. The Maroon trailing 14-6 to the Knights. So 1st and 10 from the 19. They're going to go for a medium pass. So they keeping the pass plays going. And it's a medium pass out. Looks like somebody called Bales. Trajan Bales. 54. The home team, yes. Quarterback checks down, complete for Q plus, and another big 14-yard gain. Puts them down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5. This has been a good run. Good sequence of plays by the Maroon. 1st and 5. 1st and goal at the 5. Inside run against a run. So they're going to try and run this in. Van Dyne drops the ball, hands it off to Kamari Swift, 21. Swift on an inside is an A. And he gets 5 yards and a touchdown. So touchdown to bring it back to 14-12. So look at the extra point. Franklin Pyatt on an extra point is a double A. 62, but it's good. So Michigan Union. Still updating the scores, by the way, guys. Just 1 point in it now. So out comes Franklin Pyatt to take the kickoff. He's an A kicker. 16 on an A. He's going to be 73 yards, so he's going to go into the end zone, and they're going to come back and take the touchback. So no time off the clock, and the Michigan Union Knights now will take the ball at their own 25. 1st and 10. Their first drive of the second half, and it's going to be a screen pass. And it's going to be against a run defense. So Andrew Fury trying to keep the team, get the team back on track. 44. Is GB a 2-pass? GB is not a 2-pass. So buried after a catch for a loss of 2 yards. So a big hit there by the Maroon defense. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. He's going to go a medium pass, and the Maroon are going to bring everything they've got. They're going to blitz. So Fury is going to look to pass to Tim Easthope. 62. Is C a 2-pass? Carson Tolkington is not a 2-pass. So it's going to be an XM result. So he's going to gain 16. Is the quarterback's X rate greater than 0? Well, I would hope so, and it is. So it's off the go charts. 46. So he's going to get 54 yards plus 3, 57 yards. So down immediately to the Maroons' 20-yard line. And I don't think that Michigan Union have read the script of how this game is supposed to go. 7:30 left in this third quarter. 1st and 10 at the Maroons' 20. And they're going to go for an outside run against a run defense. And Fury is going to hand this off to Jameel Robinson. 45. Is SB a 0 run? He is not. Is EA a 0 run? He is not. Loses he gets 7 yards. So a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3, 7 minutes remaining in this third period. And Michigan have just dominated this game when they've had the ball. 2nd and 3. It's going to be a screen pass against a safe defense. Fury drops back and he looks to hit TD Glantz. 13. Fury is a B completion. And he's going to get 3 yards. So what I do now is I roll a decided a dot will be a first down. A no dot is going to be short. So it's going to be short. It's inches. So 3rd and inches. Yes, the blitz did get punished there, didn't it? 3rd and inches. So an outside run against a run defense. Can the Maroons stop them? Stop the Knights here. So Fury drops back and hands over to TD Glantz. 43. Is FB a 0 run? He's not a 0 run. Runner cuts, weaves and gets 7 yards and goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 3. And Michigan immediately come back at the Maroon. So it's going to be an outside run against a pass defense. So they're expecting something special from the 3 and they're going to be fooled. Fury drops back and hands that off to Andre Baylor. 52. Is E a 2 run? He's not a 2 run. And he stumbles forward for 3 yards and a touchdown. So 6 minutes remaining in this period, and already both teams have scored a touchdown. Elliot Hansen comes in with a B grade extra point. 35 is going to be good. And so Michigan Union restore that 8-point lead. Two big offensive teams, and both proving it at the start of this second period. So the Knights are ready to kick off. 51, and Elliott is a double A kickoff. 51 on a double A is 67 yards. And they're going to take the touchback The Maroon will keep the ball in the end zone and take the touchback. So 1st and 10 at their own 25. 6 minutes remaining in this third period. And Van Dyne is going to go back to the passing game with a short pass against a pass defense. So Van Dyne takes the snap and he's looking to get this ball out to Dion Bell. 64, that's going to be an unusual play, I think. 61 is going to be a 10-yard gain and a fumble. So he gets a possible fumble here on the gain chart. 51 is G, rated 0. No, he is not. So he gets the fumble and he recovers it and there's no return. So the Maroon get the pass, but it gets fumbled by Dion Bell. And Tyrone Wright falls on the ball. And once again, the Michigan Union Knights take over. What was expected to be a straightforward game here for the Maroon is turning out to be a nightmare. The coach is throwing his hands up in the air. But 1st and 10 to the Knights, and they're going to go to the passing game. Medium pass against a run. The Knights trying to make hay while the sun shines because the Maroon will come back. So Fury is looking to get the pass over to Tim Easthope. 51 is a 2 pass. He is not. So we're going to go to the XM column. 46 is TB, a 0 pass. He is not. So a 16-yard gain, and they're just eating up the ground. Old Alabama are not used to being treated like this with their 11-0 record, but it means nothing in a bowl game. 1st and 10 for the Knights on the Maroon 19-yard line, and they're going to stay with the pass, a medium pass against a pass defense. And Andrew Fury, who's showing that he is, at this present time, the better quarterback. 14 is going to look for Troy Robertson. And 12, he's a B pass. So he's going to get Q minus. So it's 11 minus 4, 7-yard gain. And 2nd and 3 from the 12-yard line of the Maroons. 2nd and 3. It says long. They can't go long. We're outside the 10. So it's a short pass against a blitz. Fury drops back and he's looking for Trevor Laporta. 63 is F, a 0 pass. He is not a 0 pass. Quarterback pressures incomplete. Has he got a question mark? He doesn't, so it's incomplete and it's 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 from the 12-yard line of Old Alabama. Short pass against a pass defense, so they're going to stay with the pass. Fury drops back, looking for Tim Easthope. 12 on a B. It's going to be half Q, and he's going to step out of bounds, and Q is 11, so that's going to be a 6-yard gain for a 1st down. So 1st and goal at the 5. And this is becoming a bit of a rout if they get this in. 6 yards. 1st and goal at the 6. Outside run against a safe defense. Fury drops back and hands the ball off to Jamil Robinson. And Robinson is a B on an outside run. It gets the 6 yards and it's a touchdown. So another touchdown for the Maroon. And Elliot Hansen comes on for the extra point, and it's good. So in a blink of an eye, the Michigan Union Knights have a 28-13 lead over number 1 ranked Old Alabama. 4:15 left in this third quarter. So Elliot Hansen comes up to kick off. 34. On a double A is a 71, and again he's going to put it into the end zone, and the Maroon are not going to try and return that. So the Maroon, Old Alabama, 1st and 10 at their own 35. Oops, should have done that first. I'll roll them again. So it's going to be a screen pass against a safe. So he's going back to his passing game. Van Dyne looking very pedestrian today. Although that first drive of the second half was pretty impressive, but he's got to do this more. So a screen pass out to Dion Bell, who dropped it last time and fumbled the pass last time. 46 is going to be his unusual result. 41. The play clock has expired, so we didn't get the play off, and they take a penalty, and the offense for Old Alabama are in disarray, looking at each other, hands in the air. But they've got to get themselves back into this. You're quite right. I need to move back 10 yards there, don't I? It's the 25, not the 35. Thank you, sir. 1st and 15 from their own 25, the Maroon. So it's a short pass against a safe defense. Van Dyne dropping back. Looking for Dion Bell again, 64, and it's going to be another unusual play. 52. It's an 11-yard gain and a possible fumble. So here we go again. Is Dion Bell going to drop the ball again? Let's have a look. 16. Is the designated runner rated 2? He's not rated 2. And he's going to fumble it. He fumbles and Ben King recovers the ball. Oh, disaster. And they're walking off the field, and Van Dyne is having words with Dion Bell. The coach is out and trying to calm everything down. We've got to get control of our emotions. But what it has left is Michigan Union with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Maroons' 26-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Knights. Can they put more pressure on the Maroon? Inside run against a pass defense. So Andrew Fury drops back and he hands the ball off to Tommy Cook. 21, Tommy Cook on an inside run is an A. And they'll get 9 yards. They're just eating up the ground here, are the Knights. Second and 1. Second and 1. So they're going to stay in the air. Short pass against a safe defense. And Fury drops back. And he's looking for Tim Easthope, 56. Is K, a 0 pass. K is not a 0 pass. Quarterback is pressured under, unloads, throws in the air. He's going to be a wild one. Can he be intercepted? 36. We're on a short pass. 36. Is the quarterback's Y rating 6 or more? It is not. Pass deflected by the defensive lineman, and it's incomplete for a third down, and 1. So 3rd and 1. Outside run against a run defense. So Fury trying to pile on the pressure here. Steps back, hands the ball off. But there's a lot of pressure, so he decides to run himself. 21. And his run is a AAA. And he's going to get himself 6 yards and a first down. 2 minutes 30 left in this game, in this period. And Michigan Union have the ball, 1st and 10 at the 16 of Old Alabama. 1st and 10. Inside run against a safe. And he's going to hand the ball off to Tommy Cook, 41. Is GB a 2-run? He is a 2-run. So he's going to go to the XR column. 45. Is EA a 0-run? No, he is not. Gallups pass for a 12-yard gain, and he's going to get down to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this period. And if they run another one in, then surely that will be the end. Can't see Old Alabama getting back from this. 1st and goal at the 4. Outside run against a safe. Fury dropping back, handing the ball off to TD Glantz. 36. Is EA a 2-run? He is not a 2-run. Runner dumped in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. So 2nd down and 6. 2nd and goal from the 6. Inside run against a run defense. Fury dropping back, handing the ball off to Tommy Cook. 43 is the quarterback, a 2-run. He is not. A 1-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 5 with 1 minute remaining in this game, in this period. 3rd and 5. 3rd and goal from the 5. So outside run against a run defense. Fury drops back. Hands the ball off to Jameel Robinson. 65 is J, a 0-run. He's not a 0-run. Overwhelmed by the defense for a 3-yard loss. Brings them back to the 8. 30 seconds left, and they're going to bring out Elliot Hansen for the field goal. So we're at the 8, so it's a 25-yard field goal, and he is a double A on field goals. Up in the air, and it is good. So score now moves on to 31-13, and Old Alabama. It's been a whirlwind that's hit them in this third quarter. Elliot Hansen comes out to kick off. 36 on a double A. It's 70 yards, and again, they're just going to let the ball hit into the end zone, and they're going to take a touchback. Hi, Philip. How are we doing? You're joining us with a shock on the cards, with number 1 college team, Old Alabama, being defeated at this moment in time in this bowl game, the Light Energy Drink Nitro Bowl here in Los Angeles, California, 31-13. And first and 10, going to look for a screen pass against a safe defense. And Van Dyne, who has really not shown a great deal in this game, had that one run drive that he put together. He's going to drop back and try and pass off to Dion Bell, his favourite receiver. Two fumbles in critical places, and he's in another critical place here. 26. Is TA or GB a 2-pass? Yes, TA is. Quick completion for 3 yards, and the whistle will go for the end of the third quarter. And Michigan Union are just annihilating Old Alabama, who must be watching their national championship hopes go up in smoke. The coach has got all the players together, having a word with them during this break between periods, between quarters. But they really, really, really have to do something about stopping Michigan Union. Michigan Union will be looking to watch this clock go down and maybe have hopes themselves of getting into the national championship game. And why not, with the performance that we've seen today? They could well be the team from this game that goes into that national championship game. And they think it's fair to say they've deserved the chance. Yeah, they don't need to rely on the running game, though, do they? Not the way this is going. So the players are coming back out onto the field, and I think I might have to be using the old play chart here, because we've got a gap of 18. Better get that chart ready. Trail by 18. So when we get down to the 15-minute mark, that could come in use. So here we go, fourth period, second down and 7. Can Van Dyne get this team going? 2nd and 7 is going to be a short pass against a safe defense. So Van Dyne dropping back and looking for Kamari Swift, 23. Is D or H a 2-pass? D is a 2-pass. Receiver can't hold on to the ball, incomplete. And then we got that. Who was the receiver? Swift. Ooh, that's interesting. And that is, I think, a exceptional receiver, if I'm not mistaken. Have the ability to make spectacular catches without the blah, blah, blah. An exceptional receiver is considered to have made the catch use half our yards. So he actually does complete the pass on a short or screen, and it was a short pass, so he gets half our yards. So he makes the pass and gets a 5-yard gain to give us 3rd and 2. Great hands there from Kamari Swift. 3rd and 2. Could that be the bit of luck or exceptional play that they need to get them moving? 3rd and 2. Outside run against a safe defense. Van Dyne drops back and hands the ball over, but there's a defender in the zone, so he decides to keep it himself. 32. Is GB a 2-run? He's not a 2-run. So he manages to gain 2, so he gets to the line of scrimmage, but will it be enough? And it is. It's enough for a first down. He gets over the line. First down. 14 minutes remaining. A lot of scoring required. They need 3 scores. Van Dyne trying to get this team on the move. Inside run against a safe. Van Dyne under the center takes the snap. Hands off to Kamari Swift. 14. Kamari Swift on an inside run is an A. Gets 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. From their own 44, 30, 39, sorry. 2nd and 6. Outside run against a safe, so they're going to keep the run game. Van Dyne hands the ball off to Kamari Smith again. 45. Is EB a 0-run? He is a 0-run. Driven out of bounds after a 4-yard loss. So all that gain has gone and been lost, and he's driven out of bounds. 3rd and 10. Medium pass against a blitz. Van Dyne dropping back, looking for Dion Bell. 53. Is F a 0 pass? He's not. Quarterback is sacked, so he loses 8 yards, and it just goes from bad to worse as it brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to bring the punter out. They cannot go with this. Just 4th and 18. So Corey Chavez comes out, and there hasn't been many punts in this game. 24. Hood kick to determine the length of the punt. Subtract 2 from the punter's average. So that's a 44-yard punt. So they punt it to the 29. And then the punt return. And the returner is going to be Romelio Ellis, 35. Subtract 2, so he usually gets 12, so he's going to get a 10-yard return back to the 39-yard line. And we have a 1st and 10 for the Maroon at their own 39-yard line. No, I got it on. It's a PDF. It's a PDF, Paul. It's on playclassic.com. So 1st down and 10 for Michigan Union. And they're trailing by 18. So we're going to be going back to the, let's have a look here. We're going to use B. So it's going to be a short pass against a pass defense. So all this is gone now for the moment. Sorry, they were leading by 18. So it's D. So it's an inside run against a blitz. Fury hands the ball off to Tommy Cook, 25. K or G, a 2-run. K is a 2-run. Tripped up after a gain of 3 yards. So 2nd and 7 from their own 42. 2nd and 7, and we're still using D. So it's inside run against a run. They're just going to keep running this ball. And Fury hands off to Tommy Cook again. 5:56 is H, a 0 run. He's not. So he swarms for a loss of 3. So he puts them back to 10 yards. 3rd down and 10. And they're going to stay with the inside run against a run defense. And it's an inside run again to Tommy Cook. And he is an A on the inside run. And he's going to get a yard. And so it's going to be 4th down. They're going to bring Joey Weiss on to punt. Punter unloads, long kick to determine yardage 10. So it's a 54-yard punt. 10, 20, 30, 40, 54. And the return is going to be by Jaquan Hamler. Where's the returns? Subtract 11. So Hamler only gets 9, so he's going to lose 2. C note 11. If return man's grade is greater than 27, then go for a long return. And it's not. So he's going to lose 2 yards. And they're going to take the ball 1st and 10 at their own 4. So the Maroon ensconced in at their own goal line. And we're going to be using column B here. So it's going to be a short pass against a pass defense. Van Dyne needs to show this quality that everybody's been saying he's got of winning games. Number 1 expected to be number 1 quarterback picked in the draft. Possibly number 1 overall, but Not after today's performance. So it's a short pass and he steps back and he's looking to get the ball to Travis Trader. 51 is a two pass. He is a two pass. Defender makes big play. Go to the Y chart. Is this another interception coming up? 41. Is Y 7 or more? No, it isn't. It's batted down, incomplete. 10:30 remaining. 2nd and 10. And a screen pass against a pass defense. Van Dyne dropping back. Looking for Travis Trader. 32 is GB, a zero pass. He's not. So he's going to the XS column. 62 is the quarterback's X greater than 4. It is, yes. So the defensive back is out of position. 62. And he gets a 73-yard gain. Out to the 24-yard line. Of Michigan Union. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24 of Michigan. That's more like it, says Van Dyne. And he's going to go for a medium pass against a pass defense, trying to get this score down. Dropping back on a medium pass, and he's looking for Hamler. So Jaquan Hamler, 14, is a AAA, 2 yards, and he's going to get a 13-yard gain. And another first down, 1st and 10 at the 11. He can't go long because we're inside, so he can only go short. We're at the 11, so it's a short pass against a safe defense. And again, once he goes to the air, Van Dyne seems to get it moving, unless he's passing to Dion Bell, of course, who can't catch for anything. So he drops back and he's looking for Travis Trader. 51 is D, a zero pass. D is not a zero pass. Solo tackle after half our yard. So Trader is a 9. So that's a 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line. Short pass against a pass defense. Van Dyne drops back, looks for Dion Bell. 46 is going to be an unusual result. 44 is going to be incomplete, but there is a penalty. And it's against the defense on a short pass. 12. It's an illegal block, so it's going to be a half-distance penalty. And it'll leave us 2nd and 2 at the 3. It's going to be a screen pass against a pass. And he's going to hand that, try and hit Kamari Swift, 25, TB TA or FB a 2-pass? TA is a 2-pass. Execution for 2 yards and he gets down to the line. Is it a first down? No, it's short. 4th and inches. So let's see what they're going to do here. 4th and inches is an inside run against a blitz. They really have to get this. So Van Dyne hands the ball off to Travis Thompson, 26. F or J, a 0 run. F is not, J is not. Blitzing linebacker runs down for a loss of 2. So we're at 4th and goal from the 3, and they're going to have to go for it. 4th and goal from the 3. This is the game. Outside run against a run defense. 4th and goal. They have to get these yards. Van Dyne drops back. Hands off to Kamari Swift. 14. Kamari Swift is an A. And he gets the 3 yards for the touchdown. 7 minutes 30 to go. Ooh, 64. That could be interesting. Is a B extra point. $64. Go to unusual results. Here we go. 26. It's good from inside 34, which it would be, but there is a penalty on the play. So let's have a look at what the penalty is. 21 on a kicking play. It's a false start, so we're going to come back. And he's going to try that extra point again. 45. And that is going to be good. So, score is now 31-20. Do we go for an onside kick? 7 minutes remaining. 11 points. We still should have gone for 2 points there, really. No, they're just going to kick off. They're just going to kick the ball. They're just going to go for a normal kickoff. No panic yet. 2 goals. We've got 7 minutes. And the gap is now just 11 points. 7 minutes 30 remaining. And so they will be using column D. But the kickoff first, 56 from Pyatt is an A kickoff. 60 yards, that's what they want to see. 1, 2, 3. And the return is going to be Colton Scruggs. 65. Go to long return. 66, page 66. This is not looking good. $63 slips free past opponent 72 yards plus 173-yard return. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 73 up to the 22 of Old Alabama. And what can you say about this? Old Alabama have been given a lesson in how to play offense. Unbeaten this year. Shoo-ins for the national championship, but not anymore. So an 11-point lead will give us box D. Outside run against a run defense. Andrew Fury takes the ball, hands it off, looks to hand it off, but again, he's going to keep it in his hand. And he is a triple-A runner, and he's going to go to the XR column. 41 is EA, a 0 run. He is not, and he gets the 10 yards. Is it enough for a first down? It is. So the chains move, and we're down to 6:45. And there's a somber atmosphere on the sideline of Old Alabama. Came here with the expectancy to beat Michigan Union. First and 10, 6:45 from the Alabama 11-yard line. Inside run against a run, just keeping it on the ground, keep the clock running. Fury takes the snap, hands off to Andre Baylor. 66 is K, a 2-run. He is a 2-run. So his loss of 3 yards. Second down and 13 at Alabama's 14. And they're going to keep it on the ground again. Inside run against a run. They're just keeping this clock ticking over. This time hands off to Jameel Robinson. 32 is GA, a 0 run. He is not. So he gets a 6-yard gain. Third down and 7. Again, staying on the ground, inside run. Fury hands the ball off to Andre Baylor. 21, Andre Baylor is a B. And he'll get 6 yards. 4th and 1. What do you want to do, Clinton? 4th and 1 from the 2. Shall we take a field goal? Shall we go for it? I think we go for it here. Because if nothing else, they're so far back that they'll not be able to do anything about it. 5 minutes 15 remaining. 4th and 1. And they're going to go for it from the 2. So it's an inside run against a run defense. Fury drops, takes the ball, and he hands it off to Tommy Cook. 62 is D, a 2-run. He's not a 2-run. Is he rated a 0 run? No, he's not. He gets 2 yards. Is that enough? It's enough for a first down, but has he got enough? And it's in for a touchdown. Elliot Hansen comes on and kicks the extra point. And the nightmare is complete. 5 minutes remaining in this game. And the Knights are making their claim for to get into that national championship. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people would agree that they should be there after this performance here against the #1 ranked team in college football. But it certainly looks like the Lich Energy Drink Nitro Bowl is going to go to Michigan Union. Elliot Hansen kicks off 53. He's a double-A kickoff. 65 yards. He's going to get back to the goal line. Dot will mean they return it, and they do. So they're going to try the return, and the returner is Ezekiel Citizen. Let's see what he does with this. 21. Subtract 7. So he gets a 23-yard return, and he's forced out of bounds. So the lead is back up to 18 with just under 5 minutes remaining. So we're using column C in this one. So they're going to go straight to the long pass. And it's against a pass defense. Van Dyne trying to get something out of this. 10. He's going to look for Dion Bell. 62 is B, a 0 pass. He's not. So he's going to go to the wide chart and not another interception, surely. 21. Is his Y 2 or more? Well, yes, it is. No, it is 2, yes. On a long pass. He gets 44 yards. It's going to be intercepted 44 yards down. By Xavier Mathis. And we're looking at an interception return. .35, and it's going to be returned 15 yards. They just haven't been able to keep hold of the ball. That must be the 5th turnover in this game. So first down, leading by 18 now. Michigan Union, 4 minutes 30 away from a famous victory. Inside run against a safe. And I don't know about you, Clinton, but I'm going to find it very difficult to not say that Michigan Union should not get a place in the national championship unless there's some other teams make a remarkable performance. But this has been just out of this world. So medium pass against a safe, and he's going to Fury drops back, and he's looking. No, it's not medium pass. They're playing D, aren't they? Inside run against a safe. And so he's going to hand this off to Andre Baylor. 65 is H, a 0 run. He's not. So he gets a gain of 1. But we have got the question mark. Let's have a look. And he doesn't have it, so 2nd and 9. Inside run against the run defense. Again, hands it off to Andre Baylor. 43. Is the quarterback a 2 run? He's not. Bulls through, small hole for a gain of 1 yard. So 3rd and 8. Down to 3 minutes 30. Outside run against a blitz. Fury takes the ball, hands off to Tommy Cook. 21. Tommy Cook is a B on an outside run. So gets no gain, and it comes to 4th down, but we're down to 3 minutes. And they're going to punt this away. .44 on a punt. Is his return grade an A? No, it isn't. It's a D. Subtract 1 from the average. So his punt is a 46. So it's a 45-yard punt down to the 5-yard line. And the punt return is going to be... Sorry, it's 44. I got the wrong punter there. That was Joey Weiss. The punt returner is going to be Tyrone Byrne. So let's see what he returns. 61, add 9. So he usually gets 11, so he gets a 20-yard return, which is a good return, but 2:45 left in the game. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference. 1st and 10 from their own 27, trailing by 18 points. So they're going to use box C on this. It's a trick play. Ooh. Yeah, pull the tricks out now, eh? Trick play. 56. FB or SB attempts to force pass to EA. Intercepted. Oh my God. Go to the wide chart and roll again. Y grade is 15. So they try a trick play. 32. 5 or more. Long pass. 44 yards. So at the 29 yard of the Knights, it is intercepted by Mo Witherspoon. That's the 4th interception thrown by Van Dyne today, and 21 to get the return. There isn't a return, but what does it matter? They're just 2 minutes away from winning the Lit Energy Drinks Nitro Bowl. 2 minutes 30 left. And they're going to be using box D. Inside run against a blitz. Too little, too late. And yes, Clinton, you're right. The old Alabama fans have started to leave the stadium. Inside run. Fury hands the ball off to Tommy Cook. 64. It's going to be an unusual play. 41. And the play clock expires, so penalty. It's going to be 1st and 15. Inside run against a run. Fury dropping back, handing off to Tommy Cook again. 51. Is B a 0 run? No, he is not. Is EA a run of 2? No, he is not. There's no gain, 2nd down. But we're into the last 2 minutes of the game now. 2nd down and 15. It's going to be a short pass against a run defense, so they're going to go to the air. Fury drops back for a short pass to Trevor Laporta. 65. Is B a 2 pass? No, he is not. Complete for half yards. Half R, so Laporta gets 11, so that's going to be 6 yards. Going to make it 3rd and 9. 1 minute 50, and the Maroons aren't even going to try and call a timeout. Nope, they are calling a timeout. 3rd and 9. So a medium pass against a run. So they're going back to the air again. Medium pass against a run. Fury dropping back and looking for Koi King. 45. Is GA2 pass? No, he's not. Nobody open, throws away, incomplete, but there is a penalty on the play. 24. It's going to be on the offense. 3A. It's going to be a false start, so there's going to be no time off the clock. So it's going to be 3rd and 14. Screen pass against a run. Fury dropping back, looking for TD glance. 33. Is FB a 0 pass? No, he is not. Complete for 10 yards and knocked out of bounds. 1 minute 15 left, and it's 4th down, so they're going to bring the punter on. Elliot Hansen has done everything that they've asked of him today. 14, high booming kick at 12. Sorry, Joey Weiss has done everything. That's a 56-yard punt. So punts it down to the 8-yard line. Return is going to be Tijon Byrne. 62 at 12. So a 23-yard return gets them back to their 31. So move this book over here a little bit. We're down to the last minute of this game. First and 10 to the Maroon of Old Alabama at their own 31, but it's just a thankless task here. We're using boxes C. Long pass against a pass defense, so they're going to try and put something on the board, are they? Van Dyne drops back and he's looking to get the ball to Jordan Metcalf. 26. D or C, a 2 pass? D is yes. Complete? Question mark. So is Metcalf got a question mark? Where is he? He does not. So it's an XL column gain. 44. Is GB a 0 pass? He is not. 28-yard gain. And they call a timeout. And we are in conserve mode here. So they need to take another 10 seconds off that. 5 seconds off that because it was 25. First down. This will be the second time out. So first down and 10. It's going to be a long pass against a pass defense. So Van Dyne looking for Jaquan Hamler, 42. Is EA a zero pass? He's not. It's an XL column, but there could be a penalty as well. 32. Is the quarterback got an X rating of 6 or more? He has, yes. Inside fake, go. 46 off the go. Is 70 yards. It will be a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. 14. And it's against the defense, so it's going to be declined. So Van Dyne takes a 38-yard run. And the extra point is good. Just 10 seconds off the clock off that play. And they're going to go for an onside kick. So here we go, onside kick. Yeah, it was a bit, wasn't it? 35. Towering kickoff hangs in the air, drops into hands of receiving team member 17 yards downfield. 5, 10, 15, 17. So they get the ball and they're just going to take a knee. And that will end the game. So the final score in the light energy drink Nitro Bowl from Los Angeles, California. Michigan Union 38, Old Alabama 27. So number 4, Michigan Union beat number 1, ranked unbeaten Old Alabama, even with their star quarterback, expected number 1 draft pick, and certainly expected number 1 quarterback, but maybe somebody should be looking at Andrew Fury as well as a possible high pick quarterback, and that has really damaged Old Alabama's chance of making it into the national championship. And there you are. As Clinton has said, the Knights fans have run onto the field and planted their flag right in the middle of the field, staking claim to a great victory over the unbeaten Old Alabama. Hope you've enjoyed it. The next bowl game will be the Hub Light Punch Bowl from New Orleans, and it's going to be number 2 Georgia Northern Roosters against number 8 Nebraska A&M Aggies. And I suspect that the 10-1 Roosters will be expecting a victory there against the Aggies, and if they win that, they, I think, would be quite rightly under the belief that they will be the team in one of the 2 teams in the national championship. But as it stands, hope you've enjoyed this game, and the Knights take victory over the unbeaten or previously unbeaten Old Alabama by 38 points to 27. Hope you'll join me for the next game, and until then, goodbye.